Hey, what is going on, everyone? We are back for another hiking tour today, and we are at Rocky Fork State Park. And today we're going to do the Whitehouse Cliffs Trail. It's a brand new trail that was just constructed and opened at the beginning of this year, so just a few weeks ago, and we are going to go check it out today, guys. The trail does not have an official measurement yet, but I think it's about 3 miles long. It's an out and back trail with quite a bit of elevation gain. We're going to go right up the mountain and get some incredible views. But I tell you what, it is freezing today. It is 20 degrees right now. It is currently snowing. So we're gonna throw on a coat, we're gonna get some gloves on, and we're gonna hit the trail. We'll see you there. The Whitehouse Cliffs Trail is a steep climb. There is constant elevation throughout the whole hike. So I would recommend taking consistent breaks and making sure that you enjoy the journey up instead of tiring yourself out. Because it's really all about having fun, even if you get a good workout out of it. And trust me, you'll get a good workout even if you take breaks. A good spot that I would recommend taking a break is about 6/10 of a mile up the mountain. You have some nice rocks that you can sit on, and right behind you is an awesome view of the Whitehouse Cliffs. You can even actually look out for some mountain views and even see a little bit of the black stack cliffs poking out. It's a really cool place to stop, and I recommend taking a nice long breather at this spot. So we made it up to the top of the Whitehouse Cliffs Trail, and normally there are amazing views all around, 360 degrees. But unfortunately, due to all the snow we're having, you can't see quite as far as you could. Personally, I'm not even mad about the snow. I think it's absolutely beautiful to see it coming down all around from the top of the mountain. What I am a little bit worried about though is the temperatures. It's about 15 degrees up here, and with the wind chill, it actually has it down in the single digits at about 7. But luckily, we're all bundled up. We have multiple pairs of socks on, multiple pairs of gloves on, and we're staying warm up here on the top of the mountain. The Whitehouse Cliff Trail ends at the mountain peak where you can get a wonderful view of the Black Stacks Cliff. The actual Whitehouse Cliff face is a little bit further down the mountain, but there's no accessible trail to get there, so we would not advise you go looking for it, as it can be extremely dangerous. We always advise that you stay on marked trails at all times for not only your safety, but also to preserve the nature that's in the park. Time to head back down the mountain. So we made it back to the trailhead, and we're gonna give a little summary of the hike. So I'm sure some of you were a little bit confused when I said this is a brand new trail, and then I said it's the Whitehouse Cliffs Trail. You were thinking, that trail's been around since Rocky Fork was around. And you'd be right about that. They actually completely redid the old trail because the old trail was very, very difficult. I personally wouldn't even call it a trail. It was more just like a path through the woods. You had to climb on your hands and feet all the way up. I actually did that trail one of my first visits to Rocky Fork, and if you want to check out that hike and see how it almost killed me, you can click right up there to see that. But anyway, this is a brand new trail, and I have to give a shout out to Rocky Fork and the people who put this trail together. This thing is amazing. It was a 3-year project, and they got it done in 15 months. They just opened it. It officially opened on January 1st. This is where they did their first day hike. So I really appreciate the park and everyone who was involved in getting this thing going. But let's get to the trail. So let's get the elephant in the room out of the way first. This trail is still difficult. It's not as difficult as the old trail. It's shorter than the old trail, but it still, you have to do the elevation game. So it is a difficult trail, and you have to come prepared for it. You have to be prepared to have maybe some sore knees the next day, because you are going to get your muscles stretched out, but just take breaks, take it easy, and you'll make it up to the top to see some amazing views. Now, the other thing was the distance. I had 2 GPSs going, measuring the trail, and they both measured right around 2 miles. So it's a little bit shorter than what I thought. And that was measuring from the trailhead up to the peak and back down to the trailhead, nothing more. No off the trail stuff, no extended hikes or anything like that. So I wanted to see exactly how long the trail was, and it measured right around 2.1 on one GPS and right around 2 miles on the other one, maybe just a tad bit over 2 miles. So we're gonna go with right around 2 miles. So it's a little bit shorter than I thought. The trail itself is amazing. It's clear, there's plenty of steps. You never get lost, you never wonder where you're going. There's no washed out parts or anything. It is amazing, but you will be breathing pretty hard on the way up, so just be prepared for that. The views at the top, fantastic. You get views of the whole Rocky Fork watershed, but you can even still hear Rocky Fork from the top, which is amazing. You can still hear the fork rushing in the water, and so that is really, really awesome. The views are incredible at the top, and the hike overall, going up, your lungs are gonna be burning. Going down, your knees are gonna be burning. That's just how it is doing elevation. But overall, it's an absolutely amazing hike, and I would definitely recommend it to you. So come on out to Rocky Fork State Park. It's in Flag Pond, Tennessee, and the Whitehouse Cliffs Trail is very easy. They're planning on making it their highlight trail, so it comes right out of the parking lot. Very, very easy. You can go right up and get some of the most incredible views in this area. So anyway, thanks so much for checking out the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay hiking and stay safe. See ya.